What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Frosty9701 here, and today, my fat ass is going to be looking at the Tier 7 Rochester. Now, a lot of people don't like this ship, per se. Well, it's not that they don't like it, it's just that there's better options. Like, for instance, hold on, let me change my filter here. Is that there's just better options, like Kutuzov, in some people's opinions, Plymouth, or Wichita. But I prefer Rochester over Plymouth, and I'll tell you why. Plymouth might have the DPM, but Rochester AP, Citadels, and hits harder. It's just better AP overall. Plymouth only qualifies for that standard because of quantity. If it had the same guns as Rochester, it would suck balls. Simple as that. It would just be hot shit. It'd be terrible. Garbage. Not to mention, Rochester gets longer smoke than Plymouth. Also, the build I have on it, I get a shit ton of smoke. I sometimes switch it out for fully packed, but that's like occasionally if I'm running into division. Or I just switch it to... Do the Americans have Smogathon? No, they don't. I thought they had Smogathon. Damn. Yeah, my clueless ass thought they had Smogathon. Well, my point is that it's just better. Also, Mary J, that's Norman Scott, by the way. So I'm running Beyond Range, Igniter, Punch Through, and Steer Clear. I actually mean to run Fixated. This is for my Alaska turning build, 5.6 seconds turning. It's actually really fucking nuts. Refill Station. I sometimes run EOP just for the penetration, but it's not worth it. Now, it's Makawa and Isaruku Yamamoto. That's about it. Now, I have my boosters fully kitted out. Running the permanent camouflage. If I had more, I'd maybe run this. And I have Memorial Day 21 on it. The artillery, good. 17.8 kilometer firing range, 11.4 second reload with this build. 180 turn time, average, I guess. The shell damage for HE is pretty mid. Maximum AP shell damage is pretty good. It's very, very good. The 127s are accurate, but there's not enough of them, and it's too short range. AA, Rochester, we all know, AA is pretty broken. 34 knot maximum speed. It's actually really nuts. 750 turning circle. For a ship this long and this big, with a 10.5 second rudder shift time, that is actually bonkers. Concealment, 10.3 kilometers with Makawa on, of course. Now, what is that, Wargaming? What is this? What is this? It's not good. It's very not good. Now, if you guys think Destroyer torpedo reduction is bad, this is worse. This is beyond worse. This is atrocious. Also, the armor ranges from 60mm to 203mm, 41,900 hit points. Now, my statistics are actually shit because the teams are shit. I have barely gotten good teams in this thing. Main gun accuracy, it's actually nuts. It's really good. I've played 29 battles. I've only survived 6 because it's a cruiser. You're gonna die a lot. Warships destroyed 23. By main guns, 23. In training rooms, I actually got a close quarters expert. Warships spotted, 20, of course. Warships destroyed. Average results, 0.8. I get my kills stolen a lot. 59,000. That's not that bad, considering what it is. 4.9 per game. That is actually nuts because of the carrier new squadron spotting. XP, 1,500, average. Damage upon my spotting, 17,000. I got hit by Georgia multiple games in a row. Potential damage, 791. Not too bad. Highest battle achievements. Only played 29 battles, so they're not that great. I'm just going to skip because of reasons. So, your armor. It's very, very... It's good but bad at the same time. If you angle correctly, you can deflect 16s. 17 or above is going to go straight through no matter what angle you're at. Bow on or at this angle right here, you can deflect 15-inch guns. Off the guns, you can deflect any caliber, of course, because heavily armored. But yeah, that's about it. Let's take a look at this. Citadel, below the waterline in most spots. It also counts partially as your belt. It actually will save you instead of getting you citadeled a little bit. Oh, and there's little cars on the back of the ship. I thought it was a funny Easter egg. So let's see here. Superior AP bend, above average AP shell penetration, extended smoke, increased smoke duration. Like I said, powerful AA defenses, above average AA gun firepower. That's an understatement. An Oregon-class heavy cruiser with more advanced AA weaponry and a different arrangement for her AA defenses as compared to her direct predecessors, the Baltimore class of ships. She entered service in 1946, and there was 9 of them. Now, I'm not gonna... Oh, and we are fully kitted out. Aiming systems. Almost forgot. Propulsion, conceal, and main gun fire control system for that extra range and dispersion. Now, this game is most likely going to be mid, but I'm going to play it here anyways. Also, if you want me to review more ships, put it in the comments below. Actually, you know what? I'll just put up a poll of what ship you want me to review next. It's easier. As we wait in awkward silence for the game to actually put us into a match. As we see, we get the shittiest teams on the planet. So, yeah, there's just a lot of people don't like Rochester because there's just better options in their opinions, which I understand that. I like my Bagration, my Wichita, my Plymouth, my Kuznetsov, but this is my favorite Tier 7 cruiser so far, and I'll tell you why. I hit a Hawk for 20k on a broadside Citadel with this thing from 16 kilometers away, which you cannot do with any other cruiser I've tested. That's, like, physically impossible. That's, like, the most godliest shot you could possibly get out of almost any cruiser except for, like, you know, Azuma and shit. If I'm talking too fast, my apologies. Also, I have a fleet, the 102nd. I will do fleet battles, but I don't have enough members if you'd like to join and not in a fleet. Also, I'm most likely going to make a Discord. When I do that, I'll put the link to it in the description of my videos. Also, you can roll smoke with this thing if you throw it at one quarter speed. As you can see, this thing puts out beautiful dispersion almost every shot I take. That might have been the shittiest Rochester shot I've ever gotten. Holy. Also, the smoke duration is 30 seconds, about. And by duration, I mean deployment time. Let's hope this Fletcher doesn't get himself popped in the first 30 seconds. Damn it. Also, I don't know how to do these streams on my... I don't know how to make videos on my Xbox and stuff, so if someone could tell me how to do that or show me how to do that, that would be much appreciated in the comments. Also, next week, starting Sunday, I will not be on or making videos for 2 weeks due to, real life things happening. I might not even, post videos this weekend because of a family reunion. But, yeah, just a little heads up. I will try to post videos every day this week, though. Well, he found out. Okay, how does that happen? He knocked my gun with HE, what? Accuracy is just so glorious, unlike Plymouth. Also, this thing's, like, way tankier than Plymouth. Like, in Plymouth, we would have gotten chunked for maybe 10k there. Also, I might be doing commentary videos or, like, addressing other YouTube situations every once in a while. Like, with that vegan teacher and, vegan gains or vegan booty. Or just YouTube drama in general. I might make a Mr. Beast video. Okay, that shot would not happen with Plymouth. Citadel for maybe 20,000 damage. That shot, I can guarantee you, would not happen in Plymouth. That shot also maybe would not happen in Plymouth. It really depends. But I can guarantee you that Roma shot, you cannot do in Plymouth. That's a promise. In fact, no, that's a statement. You cannot do that in Plymouth. It doesn't work that way. Like, yes, Plymouth is powerful, but it's not that powerful. like, people glaze Plymouth too much. It's not a bad cruiser. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, in my opinion, there are better options. What if you want a chonky, more tanky cruiser that can actually hit hard on broadside battleships at waterline, go for Rochester. This thing will slap any broadside battleship, and it's not even close. You do get your turrets knocked quite a bit, though, just fair warning. And that is what happens when battleships... Okay, it is tanky, but not that tanky. I will give it that. It can tank broadside battleship salvos, but it really depends on the battleship. Like, if it was Odin, I would have lived there. And as usual, teams are shitty. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for the review today. An okay game, I guess. I mean, not the greatest, not the worst. Second place. Good. It also makes a shit ton of money. Like metric shit ton of money. So yeah, it's just a really good ship. Highly recommend if you get the discount. That's about it. Later, folks.